Good evening. Welcome to my channel, Emails, Fashion, and Good Conversation. Um, what I'm about to talk about is very important to me, and it should be really important to my audience because it focuses on both parts of the business, the customer, and then also the person who owned the business. In 2019 and 2018, scamming has been like on the all-time high, lately. Period. Where you have individuals saying they make clothes. You got people, who say they never got their custom outfit in the mail and they're wearing it, and different situations that we can avoid from now until forever. Something that we both need to make clear for both parties, which mean the customer and also the designer. First and foremost, speaking about the independency of the designer, you have to realize this. As a customer, the designer either doing this part-time or they doing it full-time. And either way you're looking at it, we still have lives before and after you. It's not easy for us as independent designers, businesses, to drop $100,000 or $200,000 like a celebrity can to open a line up and say they have a line. And majority of them don't even touch their clothes. Don't they just check off what they like, change the color, change the size, add a button, take a button off, add a snap, put a logo, pow, there you go. Even for t-shirt designers, all you do is sit there, make a logo, change something here, change the color, put on a shirt, pow, there you go. We are on hand, cut, tuck, dart, seam together, press, iron, etc., etc., etc. We are on hand construction workers with fabric. We are the backbone of your garment. We are what you wear. You have to realize that. And in between those times, there are things that happen in life that may occur where we can't produce something, or we have to say, can you hold off, or can you wait another day or two to get what you want accomplished? You have to humble yourself. We know that it's your money. We know that you partially paid us or full paid us. We know all that. But we also have lives as well. We take our time, our talent, our hobby, and we try to make it look exactly like you wanted, exactly like you envisioned it, etc., etc. Another thing, as a customer, you have to realize, if you give me a picture of a dress, an outfit, a pantsuit, whatever it may be, and this female or male is a size small or medium, and you're an 8 or 9, 10, or maybe plus size, you have to understand what you see on that picture you will not get. And us designers, when we tell you the truth of what we think, you think is offensive, or we're talking about you, or we're not trying to make it. We're trying to make it, but we're trying to make it where it's going to enhance you, improve you, and make you beautiful, make you debonair, make you sexy, make you the talk of the party or the talk of the town or whatever may it be for that event you want it for. But you have to get your feelings off your shoulder and let us tell you what will and cannot work for you. All right. When it comes down to situations where we can't process an outfit, I've been there, I've done that, and you don't understand how hard it is to come out of a hole of being bashed for a simple mistake because of life taking over your life. Life taking over your skills, life taking over what you can produce. And as a customer, you fail to realize that there is life. And you dog and bash the business. But how can you support a business but you dog a business? It's a proper way to inform people about a situation, about what you're going through. Because not everybody's problem is their problem. Because what you tell the social media, what happened to you, is not their problem. It could be another side of the story. It's actually four sides. It's the customer. It's the actual truth. It's what happened before it happened. And also the designer side. And if you're going to bash a business, let them know what you did wrong. Maybe you came late with a payment. Maybe you did not come to a couple of fittings. Maybe you thought you had the money to start off with and did not have it at the end of the day. Maybe your eyes were bigger than your pockets. But at the end of the day, you take time out to bash the fashion designer, the art guy, the art person who's doing your mirror on your wall. Anything that somebody's doing for you, you want to bash them. But sometimes you do not tell your side of the story on what happened. There's a way to tell somebody or warn somebody about your experience than dogging them out. You have to learn to present the situation to other people in your inner circle or around your circle about what happened to you without basically throwing shots and ruining the person's income. Because some designers do it full time and some do it part time. And you have those followers who may listen to you. You may have that cousin or that brother or that sister, etc., or that alumni member or that person you went to school with or someone you've been friends with for so many years listen to you and they follow what you're saying. And they spread the word too. And then this person has to dig out of a hole that you presented for them. And their name is mud. But sometimes you're not telling your story. We have clients that come around tax season. I'll wait on my taxes to come. And when that tax season comes, you want this $1,500 dress in 2 weeks. And you don't understand there are people in front of you and in back of you. When you come as a customer, come knowing at least 75% of what you want. At least 75% of what you want. Then we could critique the other 25% to make it the best of what we see together. And you have to understand this life. When you sign that contract with that designer, or whomever you sign the contract with, before you react, look over that contract and see, are you going to be wrong or what you're going to say to that person? And sometimes the person who owns the business, we may take fault of what we did wrong. But again, there is a way to get your point across about your problem with that certain person when it comes to what you're paying for. Because remember, your problem is not everybody's problem. I might not make sense to some people because we are stubborn. We feel that the customer is always right, and that is completely 100% wrong. 100% wrong. Sometimes you have to put yourself in the person who owns the business shoes to understand what we go through. Some people are used to taking 50 to 100 dresses at one time, and something may go wrong that year where we last year we took 55, 60, and this year we take the same amount, but it could be a death in the family. Our machines may break down. Our lights may get, our lights we have maybe have to move somewhere. Maybe a storm took, or maybe a fire. Anything can happen that could detriment our relationship with each other, from a client, a customer, and a designer, etc. As a designer, you have to not be fearful to tell people what's your issue, thinking about what they may say. At this point of our lives, we have to literally give you our A to Z schedule on what we do all day to prove a point to you that you're not our priority. You are put in as a schedule. Whether you believe us or not, that's what y'all think. Y'all think that y'all are our priority, and you're not. We're here to make you have a wonderful time in your outfit or whatever we're doing that you sign a contract for. We are there to help you achieve that personal moment. We're here to help you achieve that personal moment. That's why a lot of people who are designers or event planners or stylists or anything stray away from social media or personal clients because of the way you attack us. You Promzilla mothers are the worst. Sorry to say it. You have this factor in your head. The key word I always hear: I want my daughter and my son to go viral with this outfit that you want to be made. You're thinking that the more bling you have, the more money you spent, your child will go viral. It's not all about that. It's the way the person presents the product, hair, face, atmosphere, personality, all that wraps up in a viral atmosphere for your child or you or whatever you want to go viral for. Stop coming to designers thinking that I want my child to go viral. I want this to be viral. Stop thinking that. Come to us to be beautiful. Come to us to be magnificent to yourself. Not caring about what everybody think about the situation, what you got going on, what you're wearing. Come to us wanting to look good personally. This video is not a professional lighting because it was something that was quick that I thought I had to do because of situations you're hearing online and what people are saying about different designers and bashing them because of their bad experience, and say, warn everybody, warn the world, warn her, warn them, warn. You can't warn nobody because your problem is not your problem. You have to realize that your problem is not their problem, and you have to understand that there's so much more to a situation than what you tell social media. You have to tell your side as well. You have to. Because if you don't tell your side, you understand to build something from scratch, buying the best material, buying the best sewing machine, the best measuring systems, the top thing we see that will help us make a garment faster or better. It takes time to build that. It takes time to get that together. And when you sit there and take a few words to just really destroy a person and their business because you're not happy, that's not fair to us. Then we have to grind harder, work harder to come out this hole than be where we was, where we were leveled off or on our way to greatness because you chose to bash us as a designer because you're not happy. Like I said, we have those mothers that come to us around tax season, April, and address and the and the prom is in like the first week of May, and they want to rush us, and they also want a discount at the same damn time. You got mothers like that. You know what I'm saying? You have mothers that come in April 6th with their tax money and they get mad when you have to pay a late fee. They get mad when there's a consultation fee. Then once they get measured and everything's in place, the fabric's in place, blah blah blah. The next day, how's my dress coming? Excuse me? Read the contract. I will see you in a week or two for a fitting. You'll see how your dress is coming. You have people going back and forth with the designer, bashing them and cussing them out when they don't get their way. And all we doing is trying to make their garment perfect. Yes, we have some designers out there that basically, sorry to say it, take your money. But if you do not see work from this person, don't do business. Look at every social media post that you see. You know, make sure that that they legit. Make sure that what they're saying is correct. Make sure all that. Make sure they have a nice following. Make sure that you see more than one type of dress or more than one type of outfit, before you make that decision on who you want to go with. And also, another thing, just because you not see a person doing this certain product on their social media doesn't mean that they do not, excuse me, doesn't mean they do not know what they're doing. Sometimes they wasn't challenged with the fact to do that certain thing at that time. So maybe the first one who, you know what I'm saying, giving them a chance to do it. Let them do it. You have to do things so differently because we are in a life where people are trying to steal, kill, and they basically survive the next day. And we got those who try, spend so much money to make their daughter or son's special day extravagant. So instead of working against each other, we have to work together. And for parents, I'm gonna give you a little bit of advice. You know your child's going to prom when they first enter high school. All right, you know, in 8th grade, start saving up at least $20 here, $10 here. When you get your tax money, $300 here. It'd be so easier to accommodate what you want for your child if you already have money saved up for that particular event. You don't have to worry about nothing because you already have it. You don't got to worry about breaking your bank or breaking your neck to achieve this situation when you already have it. Because just like taxes go up, dress prices go up as well. Suit prices go up well. Fabric prices go up as well. So you have to invest in what you want for that future. Then you got to worry about I don't have it or can you wait till Friday and next Friday to give it? No, we cannot. This is our bread and butter as well. This is how we eat. This is how we feed our family. This is how we pay our mortgage. This is how we pay our car note. By assisting you and helping you be great, be beautiful that day. And for designers, if you know you can't assist a client with a customer with something, don't take their order. Or if you behind whatever, hey, tell them, look, I don't think this dress gonna be ready. I'm gonna refund your money. Here you go. Or I'm gonna refund you half of it. And when I get the other half, I'm gonna give it to you. Just be honest and be real. Communication is key both ways. There's a difference between communication and harassment. Don't harass the designer. Don't do it. It frustrates us. It put more pressure on us because you're harassing us. You're doing the most. I'm just keeping it real. Um, I'm straight away from prom season, just because of the stories I hear, and I love making gowns. I love big trains. I love the bling. I love the satin. I love all that. But I'm gonna do it different next year. Yes, I am. But you watch this video, I hope you get a more understanding of what I'm coming from both sides of the fence, from the customer and also the independent designer, architect, painter, graphic designer, whatever it may be that you're doing. I hope I'm giving a better insight. You have to understand that we have lives as well as too. We got some bump in the road we have to take care of, and as long as we accommodate you and make things correct and give it to you on time, or even get refund your money in time for you to do what you got to do, then we should be on the same accord. And when you have a problem with us, don't bash us where you basically have to, that everybody's not following us, everybody's not doing, oh my God, you hear this, blah blah blah, oh my God, we are talking to town. It's a way to make your statement, because like I say, everybody's problem is not your problem. Everybody's situation is not your situation. It's not called, and to me, it's not called warning nobody, it's called bashing them. Because from your one mistake or their two mistakes, it could be 30 or 40 or 50 people that could say, well, I got my dress, I got my suit, I got this, I got that. So what are you talking about? Your situation is your situation. And it's a way to tell people, look, this is what I went through with this certain designer. And I just want to let y'all know that be more careful or be more involved with the designer if you're not for sure about the product being processed the correct way. Because the person who could be telling the story to you could have not paid right away, could have paid the same day, could have missed a few fittings, could have changed the number 5 times. I had a client, I didn't know who I was calling. I had like 15 different numbers coming from everyone. Like, who are you? Who are you? There's always so many sides to the story and the truth. So I'm E Miles. My collection is coming soon. This is my first YouTube video. I just had to stress it. It's something that was on my heart. I still got more to say, but I got to get back to work. But I wanted to say to designers, do not be discouraged. You future designers, do not get discouraged. It's like I said, communication is key on both ends. More work you show, the more trust you get from that person. And know the volume of work, that what you can handle and what you cannot do. And as a customer, we are a small business, so that means we still have a life beyond this business. We still have issues beyond this business. And just like you may have to go do this and go do that, we have to do the same thing. We gotta eat, we gotta drink, we gotta cook, we gotta clean. We gotta make sure your fabric is safe. We gotta make sure our family is fed. We do the same thing y'all guys do, but we give you a beautiful product at the end. So you have to take that in consideration about small businesses, that we do the same thing that you do. We're not a franchise where we open a door, lock a door, and then boom, bam, you got a dress, and we doing the same. We at home chilling, watch TV, or our feet up eating popcorn. We are on hand, one-on-one with your product, with your fabric. We are that. We are that. We are the teacher. We are the person who have to go over the strategy of making this outfit mathematical, you know, to enhance or increase or decrease something that you do not want to like, to make this dress or this garment to your standards, for you to like this dress and say, oh my God, to make you feel like you are the best of best, and you know I can tell you nothing. We have to do that. So enjoy your day. Today is actually Memorial Day. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, and I'll be doing more videos, you know, just like I say, chit chat conversation, enjoying life. So I hope you got any questions, anything like that, hit me up. My Instagram is Fierce Boulevard, FIERCED_BLVD. Um, I am a designer as well. I design quite a few things, I should say. Um, Getting back into the glam my way. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and it shows some insight of what goes on behind the light of a designer, and to inform customers later on in life, you know, what to expect when you get garments made. You know what goes on to it. What's life. You know, some people forget that we have lives as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video, y'all. Out.